Carl. A little chilly this morning, yeah? It warm up soon. Always does. How great is this one? Sure. Talk a lot of shit with someone who runs a 14-minute mileage pace.
Because I live. The bad guys come, you can run away. I can choke them out. Who's the other one?
Jim Russell ain't no possibility.
So there you go, right?
Corey Knight.
Then drop. First rain at perimeter all night. I'm clocking out early, by the way. I see it was nasty ass soup last night. Guy go see me about force.
Yes.
I got force. I woke James. He's coming and go for me.
You woke that poor girl up and told her to come in early so you can go home and take a shit.
Wow.
Good. I see you.
Yeah.
Hey. What a great shot that don't make up for what's lost.
Describing true boss, but getting hurt doesn't.
That's your thing.
I knew you were talking about my text.
So we're gonna make you guys pancakes, but
Yeah, well, you said so lose. Eggs.
egg whites aren't blue, the hair.
No, the fact was those.
I'm sorry. You trying to tell me I'm getting old?
No. Trying to tell you this picture.
Stop it. You know,
It's fabulous.
and then you hear this?
Right, Iowa.
Thank you for making breakfast.
You're welcome. Did you sleep?
Stop worrying about it.
I started worrying about you when you sleep.
I'll sleep you, stop worrying about it.
And I was in hell.
Your brother's back, I left out my mom again.
Maybe I'm not vision.
Okay.
And don't forget, my debate final is at 3.
3 o'clock. Listen, I will clock out early.
I just made you eggs over
I
there.
gotta stay at my house, so my eggs. And remember, you may be overgrown, but me still just a scrawny little thing that squeals like a baby.
Okay, no, I know you went for real. No, you went also.
Oh, no. Boy. Boy, that's what we get that. I know it's
Hey. Good.
Yeah. Sorry, good. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. So the board, we had these magic green, but it took me some of the magic green into the grass. And they went down and up, touched on the foot. building has somebody to take care of the home.
You would only take it down.
Yeah.
You're allowed to talk about
I'm not
Bruce Rainey's son.
bringing them.
Boss. What, another? Yes, sir. I can go to Seal back town. Yes, sir. Sleeping.
Sure, won't be long.
Very good. I'm on. We're off.
Yeah, we're looking out.
Signature detected. Captain, incoming or signature detected.
Mr. President? Mr. President, it's almost 8 a.m. Just checking in. Mr. President, I'm coming in.
Hey, you go, come on in. I'm fucking with you. I'd like seeing people who the last guy sit on the floor. Well, I see. I assume, you know why you're here?
I have a sense, sir.
You are, so. Come on. Look at home.
President,
Incoming or signature detected.
Yes, sir. Can't have a potentially lead agent doing on the job. Of course. I'm gonna have to. Little hair of the dog. No worries about that everyday thing. We had quite a night last night.
congratulations.
Yeah. The other guy, that guy can really go through. An incumbent president barely needs to go through. It's exactly my word, shining moment. It's a college basketball reference. One shiny with the song that played the term. Yes. Cards on the table. I give you golden doodle. It's like I got paid for 4 years until I get to retire somewhere beautiful. And run out of pool for the rest of my day. Now keep in mind, I'll be an ex-president. So just my early days. So I'm gonna find any invention I can. I'm gonna build the best apartment available and we spend 4 to 5 decades on that pool float. Unless, of course, somebody shoots me first. I'm gonna do someone to make sure I don't get shot. So I can make it to that pool float. No problem. Any questions?
No, sir.
Jesus Christ, this is like the worst first date I've ever had. Come on, ask me a question.
Why the change, sir? I know age number already, you didn't get it yet.
There you go. If my lead agent is going to be funded around, I can do something with heavy stuff. look, I'm looking for someone to be by my side in the next 4 years, potentially into my pool for those years. And you know, they let us keep life protection for them to meet the big house. They gave me a list with a batch of names. I looked at that list, a batch of names, asked them, why, sir? Why did you ask me? That's a great question. Well, I'm so happy to ask. I promise it's not a thing. Well, in answer to the question, you didn't ask. I hear you're the best of the best. We're pretty confident you can lift heavy stuff, and it doesn't hurt that you're black. I'm supposed to be a son of progressive. I have two white guys surrounding me everywhere I go.
So I'm here for black.
Yeah, you're good. And the other guy was working on. It just doesn't hurt that you're black. Because my direct response,
No, sir. But, no, sir.
it was black.
I just wondered how a black man guarding you was doing with the rest of the visuals.
That's a fair point. Well, my Secretary of State, my Secretary of Defense are also black. But they don't stand next to me when I get to meetings. So, Major Collins, I went from being one of the richest men in the world to being one term, now two-term president, almost overnight, and drinking whiskey in the middle of the Oval Office. And I'm up front, telling the potential rookie agent, one of these people get the color of the skin, and not get here everyone thinks by the look. I couldn't tell you who the 8th Vice President of the United States was, but I'm pretty sure Syria was on that. But people seem to like me. And leaders of other countries seem to trust me. The world is 19 times more fraught than anyone realizes. And someone's going to sit in that chair with me, I'm thinking, I can sit myself in these little decent human being trying to do the right thing. Hopefully that's someone who I take a vote for. If this thing goes your way.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for coming in. We will be in touch.
Southwest Asia. Sorry? Syria. It's Southwest Asia on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh, shit. The 8th Vice President,
Martin Van Buren.
obviously, I knew that. It's a test. Yeah, listen. Of course. Marcia, could you inform the cabinet that Syria is not the candidate being wrong this whole time? I'm the funniest guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. James, I need you to lock down to No, not yet. Jake, why do you lock this place down? Next to me, there's not asking any more questions. Only personal knowledge is this book. He will. Copy that.
Hey, Colin. Enjoying your first week with us so far?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, that's good to hear. Very good to hear. You're married, right?
Yes, sir. Notice the ring?
You got kids?
Yes, sir. A girl named Presley and a boy named James.
Preston.
Oh, I should Memphis. We stopped.
You have any more?
No, sir. I'd love to, but no, sir.
Well, I'm relatively confident that First Lady voted for the other guy. If true, I imagine that's the first time in history that a sitting First Lady voted against her own husband. Yeah. I'm a big fan of my thing. My wife. You don't approve?
I'm saying because
Yeah. Well. Hey, get in mind. She will take the kid and will leave me a second on my arms. How come your wife is more kids, huh? Your first two left. You a shit father, this you know. Come on, man. I'm sad, I'm tipsy. I hate this story.
that's not much of a story, sir. My wife, Mary, she's a scientist. We met when I was at the academy and she wants to focus on her career now. She started a new project in Atlanta and she'll have to travel, so we're stopping too. They keep us pretty busy, I think.
Hey,
Come back.
you passes again. Well, David, what's worse, you're probably better off not having any more kids. Smart move right now. Definitely very, very smart.
I'm not sure I understand, so that'll be all. Yes, sir.
That's a good, precarious position.
Really? She does. Not someone like me, I'm out of this place. It's bad. It's really bad. I need you for the project. Yeah. Five minutes ago.
House up here. All the essentials are out.
Yes, ma'am?
Secure. Sorry.
5 minutes. What?
Hey, it's good, boss. Just didn't want to lock down. It's not locked down.
I need you to tell me the rest of this.
Cool. don't know what you heard, but I didn't listen. I make a story and I said, sit here. Doing some like a came home.
I'm not gonna do the conference. Okay. Right. Training for rock, that's it.
One way or the way, work out. Long one direction. Then, that. Still more than possible. It's possible, yeah. Had coffee was not in the afternoon, that kind of. You were gonna do John's.
What? I want to see what it looks like.
It's fine. Fine.
That's it. And you wanna, there on the
No, I think that's usual. Take that on, yeah, let's get on the lawn. Poor guy had his car down here for 2,000. Right? You know who you're really happy on it.
everyone. Good. We'll take it. Okay.
She left, and we took his little horse downstairs, trees would go back. And rollers, yes, I was 30, and he went to the third level floor after that. Total sleep 10-4, 1,000 person sleeping was. Wow. I'll do this. 4 words to this is like right now. This one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Let's see that. This will be one she figures out.
Regarding yesterday's explosive New York Times report on recent revelations in Colorado,
I have no comment on that.
in due respect, it isn't some comment required. Instead, there's wild speculation about what people are seeing there, and protests are already forming across the country.
Yes, I'm sure the internet's doing a fine job. Whatever, I'd like.
John, fine. You hit. Let me see.
No, hey, I'm fine, good.
It's your brother.
Hey, cops. Hey, cops.
You're not here? No. So you're not here?
I'm 110% ready to fall in love.
Tall, handsome, smart, he's perfect.
Time just stood still.
It's kind of already sinking in that these other girls are dating my boyfriend.
Everybody just really wants Grant. We were all fighting for his love.
Act like you don't care.
He knows how I feel.
I know I'm in trouble.
You're so mean.
I am not hard.
The cops is currently as urgent to see if there's someone we can talk to about.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PE. A urology specialist who treats PE can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today. GoGetSomebody.com.
When you pull the drive time, you get the real deal. It's the drive time real deal maker.
I can't go to the site. Once you customize the wheel down fitting,
payment of the car you want to buy.
That's super smart. I make the deal myself.
What car? Just make the deal you want.
You don't need
It's that simple.
Dealership for a hassle-free purchase because you already made the deal yourself.
Get them deals with them. That's right.
Oh. Exactly like an ice cream sophomore. Well, I'll admit, when I saw that blood, I found Christian Laettner. Oh, my goodness, to make Christian Laettner Duke. Yeah, he made the most famous college basketball shot of all time against us. Single-handedly killed me and every other Kentucky Wildcat. Yeah, I thought I did make it. Then, I'm there on the block shot. Is there anything I can do for you? Cool. That's Here we go. I got the rest of the bullet out in the surgery, by the way. My career as a shoulder model is probably over. They tell me you'll make a full recovery. Do it over the woods. Some asshole with a 3D project. We got it. Well, we got to work as soon as I pretty much do that. Take a few weeks, maybe. It's not necessary. As in order. Do the whole clam cheese bullshit, okay? So, well, I'd like to talk to you back. About the future. Yes, sir. Cool. Saying thank you feels kind of insufficient. Saying this to an undone seems kind of nice. So we'll just leave it there. Holy fuck. Bet you didn't know this. No. Go. Someone that knows on. I got the block out of it. 15 minutes after telling me to call you, second before the rest of the time. I need to know the entire problem right now. About the rules, so check the phone. No photos, no snapshots. So look, those just come back. Got it. Got it. Ace, go. Yeah. Right. One more word.
What would I consider to have my uniqueness delivered to my door? I love farm supplies. Why would I use my labor and create considerable my hair? I love our hats. Also,
What about you, Slipbox Game? I can afford things. I love selling off my prized possessions.
I wouldn't get high quality care. I love those. Get your people actually love at Hibs.com.
What the hell's going on? Billy.
What's going on? Is it real lockdown?
It's me, nobody tells me shit.
Alright, let's go. Check it out. We traveled the president just happened. I remember the closest in town. It's really downstairs, renovated by Billy, 10-year-old. Man, top notch road based security systems. Yeah, the problem is moving up and it's like filled down what anyway, Billy's is brown, but it's so we went to an hour and a half. We're gonna dead to the world.
This is what you want to show?
Hold on. Check out the large glass filter frame. See the reflection of the TV. See the screen, watch. Now, it freezes. So we'll pause the TV. You didn't pause the TV. So check the other cameras. That's when we realized that 10.2 to 12.13. All security cameras were offline. Runs when you last finished. And we noticed
There's no one else who's doing this except Billy and the world.
exactly at 12.15. Cameras went back online. See that? A minute later, Billy was up. An hour later, I showed up from actually up. All week, we went to the yeah, I'm not in control of us, especially because there was no little Jake.
Hey. Seriously, what's going on? What?
Everything's gonna be like that. You should trust me. Okay. We're Kristen and Vodka. Call this. What I'm trying to now. It's a code. Call this.
Who is this?
Collins.
University of Maryland Global Campus is a school for real life, one that values the successes you've already achieved. Earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience and get the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. What will your next success be?
Okay, guys, Sarah, start to time.
One sec, just gotta get real quick. Hens? Yeah, hens. Take two.
Thanks for engagement. Always was for me.
I'm enjoying that. So simple, so convenient. Weight loss by hens, boys. Gotta get on it. For care that's doctor trusted, convenient, and personalized, get started today at hens.com.
Sly Stone. Open the portal. Come this way. Sly was the creator of genius. It came together to sound. It was so future.
As we said before, in comics, this line of questioning is merely a formality until the last one is seen line. And again, for the record, notice that an unusual concept.
No. Just another thing.
Should we speak to them?
Wondering where you were.
Well, I'm right here. Agent Collins. What did you speak to him about last night?
So here's another thing in paradise. Hey. Oh, I'm feeling it. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Listen, party. Let's go. Get off. Two. Little like bedtime reading. Got the news of the world right here. Step right up, step right up. Okay. Had a drink with Savior Christ. They don't talk anymore. Look. Sir. I can't remember exactly when it was. I called me, sir. You. For Christ's sake, speak your mind.
You don't want me to speak like that.
Oh, it ain't twice. Well then, I don't know what else there is to say. Hey, look. You're not wrong, you're that'll be all, you know. Okay. Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Agent Collins, welcome back. Have a seat.
Here comes you about being trusted with top secret national security information. Residents here utilize them. Should you wish to proceed, you will be one of the few hundred people in the world privy to this information at this stage. Here you come. Do you wish to proceed?
President tells me not to.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
You're gonna want to hear this.
Okay. The tablet within this box contains all information and data related to the highly classified project.
It's a fancy way of saying that's the most important box in the world. I assume you're aware of what's going on in Colorado.
Well, I have to be able to for what I My kids make a big deal with my wife. Trust is pretty much set in stone from the go with our second kid, our son. Every night of that pregnancy, she would try out a different thing. Then one day, she was about 8 months pregnant, could hardly walk anymore. We were in this bookstore together, and she saw it. James and the Giant Peach. And that was it. She was found by boy's name. She read the book to her belly every night for the rest of her pregnancy. She became obsessed with that book. And then after, I guess I became obsessed with it too.
Motion detected effectively.
Yeah. Pretty much an expert on James and the Giant Peach right now. It's written by Roald Dahl. Originally, it wasn't going to be about a beach. It was going to be about a chick. But Dahl changed it because he thought that peaches were swishy. Strengthened it. Book called James and the Giant Chick. Sometimes I lie in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering if my wife would want to name our son James a book about a giant cherry and not a giant peach. But I'll never know. Obviously, I can't ask her. I don't stop. You won't know about me. I'll forgive you when I can sleep. And I'll sleep again.
more specific to what we can do is that we know we have coordinated massive capacity that could cause an extinction level event in humanity in the very real future. In preparation, we have begun construction underneath the mountain in Colorado. Completed, it may be our only chance. World's largest underground city.
Following is intended only for mature audiences. Your discretion advised.
David, we have what happened. I got to think for another 4 years until I get to retire somewhere beautiful. Less, of course, some issues with her. Rock has down. There's a code. Someone doesn't know it. A lot of access. Wondering where you were.
Well, I'm right here, Agent Collins.
The first lady will take the kid and will leave me a second on that lungs. And I'm not wrong, David. I will definitely kill me.
It comes you're about to be entrusted with top secret information.
It's a fancy way of saying that's the most important box in the world.
We are preparing for a massive catastrophe that could cause an extinction level event in humanity in the very real future.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me here. Thank you for signing the various NDAs. I know it's all been a bit cloak and dagger, and for that, I apologize. Also for the cheating I know some of you travel from all over the country, and I know you've been asked not to exchange pleasantries or introductions. I know it's weird. The people in this room are some of the country's preeminent minds in multiple fields. If you're in this room, it's because you're extremely special. And you're about to be entrusted with something massive. If you follow me,
hours with mine. I met another block almost 2 years ago. Totally random, love at first sight. But I don't consider it a man or me looking at you. What's your friend? His name cost me $250 million. I can spend $250 million together.
And nobody ever does.
So you're the guy who built cities?
I'm the founder of an architectural and a planning firm, especially in the architectural language, focusing on the needs of self-sustaining communities.
Can I toss a hypothetical to you?
For paying.
If I gave you unlimited resources gathered by a few friends and business acquaintances in my situation, if I told you to design me an underground city, something that could safely weather anything from a nuclear blast to environmental catastrophe, if I told you I wanted you to make it feel like anywhere else, a city for 25,000 people that felt like any city out here, a city with cars and cell phones and trees, what would you say?
Well, we first started that.
Okay, and then?
Well, then I left. Again, then I got 10 it's impossible. You know, 25,000 people. And you have to have a space the size of like Toledo. And so there's no amount of money that would allow you to execute a space so large that underground space would actually be like, well, like Toledo. It's not possible.
Of course. This is what I've been told. If you have to take on, now's the time. We're in control.
And now the again. It's a good work at the grocery store.
I definitely can take that.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I've got white wine. I need a straw. No, thank you, white wine.
Celebrating.
Something like that.
Mysterious. That's cool.
Thank you. I just sold my startup.
Yeah. Congrats.
You're not impressed.
We're in San Francisco. Half as far, probably just older startups.
It's a cloud storage startup to me.
Huh.
Nothing to do with that.
Nah, I'm more of an analog guy. Good for you, that's like a big deal.
The stock moves the way I think it will. Next year this time I'll be worth $14 billion. I just became the richest self-made in the world. Sorry, I don't know. I took it out. I think I just kind of needed to say it out loud.
No, I get it. Yeah, actually, I'm celebrating too.
You are.
Yeah. My softball team won the championship tonight.
Oh.
It's festive softball.
Well, I actually feel like you're for the 14 billion. I don't know why
It was softball.
I lied.
I laughed because I was hoping we were going to have second place. What was yours, please? You were going to completely fuck up my life, man.
I guess it depends on what you like.
I'm here. I'm here. Hey, sweet. Pancake batter. Sure, what is all about sprouts?
It's, no.
Just playing cool right now, but how much she makes it. Bless us. Here we go. Fastball, right across the middle, man. Hey! The crowd goes wild. That's not bad. Touch.
Agent Collins. And then you just with me.
Go get your backpacks ready for school, please.
Nobody knows what happened. We people do. They're in absolute fucking frenzy.
So, you got the suspect. Everybody knows. Did you collect the samples? He's about to grab the match.
Jesus Collins. No. No prime suspects. They're the man's gonna found right now. No weapon. Brooks and Brady are digging for trash and I'm kissing on it. Autopsy's tomorrow. And yes, of course, they're gonna have DNA. Unfortunately, our resources down here are limited considering that the DNA tech basically exists to make sure people start burying their cousins in 100 years. You got something to say? Say it.
I just don't understand why a lot of people that be all of a sudden trying to work this police.
I agree. David. The camera feed was down from 10:42 until 12:13, when your boy was asleep in the couch. And from 10:42 until 12:13 that night, I was in town, having drinks with some friends. The other reason this could just be spitballing is that I actually cared about the victim. And I'm not gonna rest until I find some answers.
Too close to this.
Or maybe I didn't secretly hate the victim and they shut down the crime scene for about 30 minutes before calling it the first ever murder down here, the murder of our president. His tablet is missing. Very important, very upset. But thank you, son. What are questions?
Okay, everybody got their Dos Equis playbooks? Good. There's only one play. Go for Dos. That means when we get a chance to go big, we take it. Let's roll some tape. 2 seats in an okay position. But the front row will be a huge score. The usher is playing lockdown beat. Watch how they execute. For the Dos Equis vendor as lead one. Speak, scramble, take it to the house. Flawless. That's how you.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent, dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
I was in jail, Craig. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot. That's why you are here. You need your help to catch them.
The hunting party. Check your local listing.
We're gonna need to run. You're gonna have to hide. It should be a problem. Take a seat.
Should we be worried about our safety?
No, that's not overreact. It's overreact.
Come on, the president had a full security detail.
And he was murdered in the residence.
No, he wasn't. Carol Bradford died of natural causes. If you're serious, really. So should I make lasagna or should we order in?
You're in the middle of the merger, huh? You got the board up your ass, let's just order in.
Oh, fair point, that said. mean that people have spoken.
Hey, Dylan, not too far ahead, please.
Mom, come on. Can we do the ice cream thing?
Caroline?
I'll get the rest of the stuff, I'll get you outside.
You're very sexy and want you to do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
I see it.
Is it a sandwich, a cone, or a cup?
Sandwich.
Rectangular or circular?
Rectangle.
See what I can do. Horse? Horse.
I said, should have put the hook. All cheer.
Make it fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'll call you there. Work with the merchant.
It's going through.
Wow. Oh, that was a lot of worrying about.
Dylan? 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 Hey, Dylan? Hello?
In 10 minutes, the community will get an alert for an emergency town hall. They will gather here and we will share the shocking news that the president has passed of natural causes quietly in his bed. We will then immediately swear in Henry, which will settle everyone because it will remind that community that we have a functional system in place. As for the rest of you, your security will be increased until we find some counselors. So if you gentlemen will just pour yourselves a drink, or tug on your dicks, or do whatever it is you need to do to calm yourselves the fuck down so that we can present a united front. Well, that would be super. Dr. Trump. Yes.
Monster, take a slap. Exactly.
For the record, your name is Leah Collins, correct? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
You have two children, James and Presley, correct?
Yes.
Your wife is Dr. Terry Collins. She is deceased, correct?
Dr. Terry Rogers Collins.
Answer the question, please.
Yes. Dr. Terry Rogers Collins. Yes, she was deceased.
When was the last time you saw Cal Bradford alive?
I just stated yesterday, I walked the president to his room and returned it in 22 o'clock.
And when was that alive?
Not on his door, they didn't want him. That's when I found him, right next to his bed.
How long were you in there?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know how long he was like that. I just knew he was gone. I just knew that I lost him.
You can take him from the scene.
No.
Then why was when? Why did you always place
Eighth grade was the only person I felt I could trust.
your husband in the place?
No. I didn't feel comfortable going to the normal channels because my boss was sleeping with the president who was laying down on the floor again. No, she was sleeping with him, right? Wasn't a big secret, but still, it was like an important bit of context.
You were the last person to the president's body. Nobody entered that room. And you shut the door.
No. I'm not very confident.
Take me to the steps. What happened in that time in that room?
The president told me up and about before hanging up and what's on this particular day. I knocked on his door 3 times before I entered. I saw his body on the ground covered in blood. I checked his pulse. There was nothing. I was concerned that they could have innocent thefts.
Thank you, Agent Robinson. Thank you. Xavier. Hi. My name is Evan Toronto. Do you remember me?
You're the president's third. What?
That's right, yes. We did one session together early on. I have just one other question for you, if I may. It's it's a little less formal, so you can. My name's honest. As long as you have your accounts in.
Yes.
If you know luxury, it's not just a word, it's rewarding. Sunken Mattresses supports all types of sleepers. Luxury is handcrafted and assembled in American factories and brought ready to you with our complimentary in-home delivery and setup service, which is why over 90% of customers would recommend Safa to friends and family. Safa, luxury mattresses made in
Detect this. Living with HIV, Robert learned he can stay undetectable with fewer medicines. That's why he switched to Dovato. Dovato is a complete HIV treatment for some people. No other complete HIV pill uses fewer medicines to help keep you undetectable than Dovato. Detect this. Marnina learned that most HIV pills contain 3 or 4 medicines. Dovato is as effective with just 2. It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking Phytolite due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you're female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy. Detect this. You can stay undetectable with fewer medicines. Ask your doctor about Dovato.
As I've told you about 19 times, I'm not an interrogator. But your son was one of us. What do you think? I think he's dying. Why? And he's such a well-practiced liar. The more that he admits, the hate the man that was murdered is a trap.
You started this right now. Thank you for saying we've been treating you differently for over a year and a half. You guys got better care than the friendly and patient I've ever seen. Best doctors in the world, cutting edge treatments. Unfortunately, I think it's time for any possible conversations.
No. No. The specialist in Japan was optimistic, which I've been telling you all that some of there's a lot more of them. He told me look at the latest scans and
He did.
I will find someone else. I will find someone better.
I've asked one to join us. This is Dr. Gabriella Trump. She's a world-class therapist and grief specialist. She has done incredible work helping many people with their situation.
No. No.
Mr. President,
Excuse me.
you ready to be ready?
I'm going here because I'm always right.
I'm running here because I admire your parents. Well, shit, Samantha. I'm not being nice when you never said to me. I appreciate you going through all that. Obviously, we're all on edge here. Do you know what I do?
Yes, ma'am. I know that everyone seems to take direction. I know that the president seems to take direction.
Do you know why my detail calls me Sinatra? Because he's the Angel Collins.
I always remember because of the hats. Thank you.
Became an absolute walking encyclopedia of all things Angel Collins last night. Only child, grandfather participated down, and the father was one of the first black commercial airline pilots in Smartways. What makes you look so proud of you? Named the president. Last business.
Agent Robinson will continue the investigation to preserve his memory and time. I think it's what's best for the community. Why did your wife decide that?
My father died when she was very young. She couldn't really find his name back with.
That makes sense. Do you have the tablet?
No, I did not.
You will remain on leave for the next 2 weeks, and then you will resign.
But I think I'd be better here.
And I'm not, and I'm on point. Robinson tells me that too.
Yes, I did. Before you go.
And that must be tough without their mom. I have to do.
How are you? I'm doing great, honestly. I hope that's going to help. But it is okay.
not helping. Life is actually making it worse because it's taking me further away. From when he was here. You were kind to me then. You helped me. And I need your help. Right now. Yes, yes. That's what holding the Bible. Slow. Here, I have to. I wrote it. Forever. And that wrote it. Forever. But I live in my where tens of thousands of people live. I'm like a daughter. I still love my father. And if she so much as sneezes, my heart stops. And I need to be functional for her. I don't need to be healed. I just need to be functional enough that I can think about something other than throwing myself on a fucking roof. Okay. I will be with your and still smile, just beautiful and single other clients. So I'll just she's on now, so I need help. Please help. I need help. I had two children and I lost one of them. Trust me, Asian moms have something you never get from. Take the leave of absence. Leave us alone. Really hard work. Decades of dedication. Committed to giving back. You've been there, done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD, be proactive with Capvaxive, a vaccine specifically designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia and invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strain that causes 84% of IPD in adults 50 or older, and with up to 52% by other pneumococcal conjugates. You'll get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include second-side reactions, pneumonitis, headache, muscle, and fever. Whether you have another pneumococcal vaccine or not, ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive.
Here we are. Welcome home. I've been really looking forward to your summer out here. You're gonna have fun. Did you guys know Dan and Cece's uncle was one of the kids went missing in 1994?
That story gave me nightmares when I was younger.
Best summer ever. Everyone, I don't know what this is, but let's all head over together. We're going this way, folks. Come on.
Hi, did I come from here around my age?
Everyone your age has stereotypes. You're referring to Jeremy Bradford as an immediate retirement.
Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
T-minus, second timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
I'm turning the time off.
Honestly, I have no fucking clue. I've been pretending for so long. Pretending to be like all American family elements. I was pretending to be a loving wife. Until the moment has turned it. It wasn't all pretend. You worship me. Do you remember that time we went on Saturday morning basketball at the White House? Cal was so excited to have you on his team because he just assumed that you'd be good. Cal was
Racist.
he loved an outdated stereotype. He was surprised, of course, to find out that you were just an average player. You know, came running into the bedroom, dripping with sweat, hair plastered against his forehead like a 6-year-old boy. I'm better than me.
It was not better.
Sure, let's tell everybody that Cal died of natural causes.
That's fine.
He loved you. He never stopped. The work trip, remember?
But I don't want you to leave first.
I'll always come back. Okay? I'll always come back to take care of you. I'll see you.
climate change and virtual. We are here to begin what we hope will become not just conversations or projects, but the future of our world.
Within a year, 20% of all livestock will perish from forest.
Alexa, end timer.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and start wrapping.
Alexa, do we have any timers?
You have 10 minutes left on a 15-minute timer.
This is the only one that matters. Listen, I know this all sounds pretty far-fetched. You know, it won't seem far-fetched. In less than a decade, a tsunami plunges the entire eastern seaboard of the United States underwater. I'm done. I'm going to get trampled on the way out. For that being proud. Hey, wait. Sam.
I get the barrel on that.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm fine. Thanks, honey.
just over a year. 6 months or so. Oh, yeah, that's hard. That must have been like time at all. I feel that. Yeah, you're such a cute kid. I've been running around in the sandbox. You don't have full of sand and stuff nuts. I'm sorry, Sam.
Nose. No one's talked to me about Dylan for a very long time after. Thanks, Cal. I found smart people like you.
It's there. You, still just a light touch of dementia. I still him. Still crushing me with blows like, see you big Martin.
Alexa, set a timer for 3 hours and 59 minutes.
Second timer, 3 hours and 59 minutes, starting now.
He says you're Sinatra, by the way. Clearly you're the one.
I don't know about that. No, it's thing. This disorder. I pick up my hair. I'm getting bald spot. Sometimes I have to wear hats. That's not true. Listen.
I know.
Hey. If that stuff happens,
It's going to happen. It's going to happen in the next decade.
so what do we do? I have a daughter. What do you do?
Take the biggest all you can. And get it.
Jesus, get that guy spot in the laugh factory. You go to the next talk.
No, I'm done talking. Wait till I say about doing. Hey, wait up.
Sveta, thoughts on his speech. Just read it. Someone was to take attention as always.
My fellow Americans, I'm afraid I have terrible news. President Cal Bradford passed away early yesterday morning.
It took everyone to do it.
I asked that everyone learn this awful news together so that we can be comforted by our friends, our community, those who helped us grieve and heal from the past 3 years.
I go to yesterday. Everyone said, and I'm 5 months ago. There's the last time. I told him that he was the reason something really wrong. I told him that I stayed instead. This last thing Harry said, my dad.
In a few moments, I will take the oath of office and become our next president. But first, I'd like to say a few words about Cal.
He got this shitty piece of his rock music. And when I was younger, he danced around with me, screaming at novel songs. When I grew up, I told him how lame that music was and the chance I got. I went listening to music that my dad loved. Music I loved in my head.
Cal was the kind of guy who would go up to a complete stranger in a parking lot and say something tender to them. Something they really needed just because it sensed they were in pain.
My dad's into things. I was licensed and everything. He used to talk about things all the time. And each time I was like a massive cameras. He never talks about that anymore. I don't know what I did to listen to him. I know a lot about him. What were you listening to? Like your dad's name in the 90s or
It was
Every?
I take no responsibility.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Maybe it's not so bad.
Aggressive. Do I see something? Right.
Will.
You. You think of it in the close perhaps we can simply. It's been 15 years since we had a question. And the heart always watching, always listening, never talking. Not always answering. I in this room. Something's not right with her. I can feel it. My God is gone. She's smacking through the whole thing. She's
Alexa, and timer.
Yeah. I'm gonna take her down. Wow. Very fucking careful.
Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Second timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
Don't step to me.
too crowded. It's okay. You can tell me. You want to tell me.
I think you will come. Yes.
What do you think it's like? Yes. Where are we? Please help us. I want home.
The thing about heaven is it's anything you want it to be. So, you tell me. What do you want to be like?
I wanted to just like you, but with no questions.
Something I totally think.
Following is intended only for mature audiences. Your discretion advised.
In the end, she saved hundreds by switching to Progressive, presented by Progressive.
My progressive rep was super helpful.
Tom Hayes is passive progressive.
The way Kevin says he always has to help you.
Tom doesn't have progressive, so he takes it out on those who do.
Switch, you can save hundreds.
That's great. Think about more of that cologne we all love.
Progressive called me back in like 3 months.
Support when you need it. Wonder what that's like, huh? Home office.
Don't be passive progressive.
Bad, right?
Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
If that stuff happens, it's going to happen. So what do we do?
Take the biggest all you can. We got this having coordinated passive catastrophe that could cause an extinction level event that cannot be in the very real future. Well, our cat is ground. It's a code red. It's really bad, and it means you get 5 minutes ago. Got to a little late. Also, Katie can be more
They can call it.
I just don't understand why a lot of people that behave themselves between one person who's sleeping with the victim.
This is Dr. Gabriella Karaki. She's a world-class therapist and grief specialist.
Do you remember me?
You're a prevalent therapist.
That's yours too. We did one session together. And just one other question for you, if I may. Is it on you happy the cow's dead?
Yes.
Slow down, dude. Dude, slow down. Slow back up. Exactly. Throw up and pass out. No matter what I say, you'll be lying to the other thing will be on. He's got a little door. I was having a beer. Had a fucking bar looks long. Jesus Christ, I was looking. Well, you should be the one in charge of this investigation, X. Shit was already set. Yeah, but why are you public enemy number one? I fell asleep on the couch. Brooks Laney and Jane were all on the side with Jim Robinson. Oh, police got there. I didn't call it in for 30 minutes. Plus, I was the last person to see him alive. It is where he's going. Hey, this motherfucker, but he's on that fucking night. I mean, I hate that. It's complicated. Yeah. Why don't you tell everybody the truth? What the brothers and blood? Let us town live with government secrets and God knows what else is missing. And that we think the people that built this place are coming in. I mean, I to them. I need you to be careful, Billy. It's not really my thing. I know. Okay. Alright. So, 15 Monday for this. Okay. You keep that up and we just lose the tubes. Eat the packs. Oh no, man. They look like some big old titties to me. Where you go up to? See you in the therapy.
Just a second.
Dr. Toronto.
Agent Collins.
Left
You didn't know? Oh, I was just like, oh, okay,
He looks messy.
I think that I guess is fine.
Right?
Agent Collins, if you'd like to schedule an appointment, I'd be more than happy to set up.
This is something pleasant.
Head back. Are you showing for what?
Despite being on antidepressant, I was still masking my depression symptoms.
My doctor said it could be because my antidepressant load wasn't enough, so she recommended an add-on treatment. She recommended adding Rexulti.
When taken with an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms more than an antidepressant alone.
So with my antidepressant,
Rexulti could provide a boost. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings. Or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions, report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
Did adding Rexulti
Be right for you. Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
And then progressive rep was super helpful.
Tom Hayes is passive progressive.
The way Kevin says he always has to help you.
Tom doesn't have progressive, so he takes it out on those who do.
Switch. It's great. But more of that colonial love. Progressive called me back and like, more when you need it. Wonder what that's like, huh? Tom.
Don't be passive progressive.
Bad, right?
Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
Deceased is a white male. There's a 19 CMC flash that makes it beautiful. Sorry, we don't practice. Continuing on to the second injury, there's competition of the global preliminary food analysis suggests that there was some sort of heavy object, something jagged. There are samples that would appear to be soiled in the area around the head, likely indicating a large rock. This first hand is right side while standing. The catastrophic fractures to the top of the screen likely have involvements on the rock. They're likely defenseless. It said there are signs of ecchymosis on his hands. Contusion, bruising, signs of struggle.
and reduce longest in the notes for trace of DNA.
I did.
How long before you DNA results in the body?
The tech is limited down here in work practice, as I said, within day or two.
Alexa, end timer.
It's so amazing to me how resilient humans can be. It's been 3 years and this place has become my new home. And trust me, it took a lot of work to get it to feel this way. The insect sounds. Those are particularly nice in touch. According to none national parks all over the country.
Why are we walking? You think someone bugged you off?
They reported every insect they could find, thousands of hours, day, night, dust.
Not that you're not.
Yes, maybe. What do you think?
It's not very nice.
Sounds like a rock band, doesn't it? Mr. Collins, how well do you remember our first meeting?
To be honest, I'm not there.
Agent Xavier Collins, the first patient I'd ever seen take the fifth in therapy. I remember I asked you about your background, and then I distinctly remember you saying, I plead the fifth, and you weren't making fun of me either. I have seen some shit over the years, but I've never seen that before.
So are we gonna play games? Or are we gonna talk?
The only person who was less forthcoming with therapy than you was at Brown. I was really sorry, but eventually you moved up. I saw the name towards that, but you knew that.
How do you say it?
Something happened that last week. He seemed tired.
He was present.
And he was in my office, talking about drunk in his bathroom.
Oh, no, he's good.
Let's go over your file. Tell me about your relationship with your father. Why didn't you stop speaking?
So I'm late. Traffic, so. I'm the one that asked you to wait, that rush hour traffic. So we're just catching up. And here I am. You are. Good son. I'm the best son. Don't push you. Solo chess. I'm focused on mine. So does Pat. Relaxes me. Absolutely that too. This should make things more interesting. All's well at the academy? All's well. You've been a hell of a life. What am I saying? You still fly with the best company. They won't allow you to move forward. I just wish that I could, I could have done something. I am who I am because of what you and mom did. Poor eyesight is just part of it. How's Kelly? That's not the reason I'm late. She's had better days. Good things, I don't understand. So that, she's been nauseous a lot. In the morning, it's like a sickness. Like a morning sickness. Dad. I'm gonna get grandpa. It's getting too sexy to be a grandpa. Thanks. You think I made that? You don't tell me the sex with Elvis, right? Sure, she's talking about you like. I like Tito. I want to make my granddaughter absolutely. I guess so.
I'll tell you what I know about Cal Bradford, but you're asking me to take a chance on you. And I think more than taking a chance on. And what's in his file? What do you say? Do we have a deal?
It can be so challenging to find a consistent way of hitting your health goals. That was me. I hit a really tough period in my life, and health and fitness brought me out of that place. I created Blue Greens as a really easy way to get all of your nutrients in just one scoop. In our greens, we have fruits, veggies, prebiotics, probiotics, tons of goodness in there that are going to help with digestion and bloating and really benefit your gut health. Join me and make gut choices every day with Blue. Available at all major retailers.
There's a power within each of us. When awakened, it can boost performance, enhance learning, even help you work smarter. And you can unlock it with one simple thing: better sleep. Salka provides that with their luxury mattresses, handcrafted with premium materials in our American factories. We even deliver to anyone in your home for free. Salka gives you the comfort of a great night's sleep.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known. At least it was, until the blast hit.
How many agrees go to hell?
let ourselves.
Where I go for 20 years was like, someone got it, in the ground for 2 days. I'd like to find a people before we do. I know the first. I know you're fine. Cut the bullshit, Robinson. Someone's going to tell me that I want that. Do you understand?
All right.
Are you sure? Here's what I can't have. I can't have some loveless mistress daydreaming about her secret organization. It's all too close, too fresh all at once.
I said I'm on it. Give me space to do my job.
Give me confidence to do these things.
I say, you need more hunger babies. Hey. You actually think everyone's passed on each other?
Well, I don't think it's not like we're ever all going to be whole again, but my building skills will give people the tools to begin to. Take a look around. What do you see? There's more socializing than more shopping. Ancient Greeks believed that a healthy social life was the key to a flourishing life. And the agora, which is the Greek term for market, was important. That's why the population now is so limited. Just small enough to retain that sense of community. I mean, it's also the ideal population size for an oxygen filtration system, but you know, there's no fancy Greek word for that.
Okay, well, but why do you know so much about this place?
Because I have designed the psychological and specific things. I was hired to help make a community of greatly dislocated people live a flourishing life. One with grocery stores and parks and a diner with the world's all-time greatest cheese fries. I like to think of myself as an architect of social well-being.
Because you brought in cheese fries?
The world's all-time greatest cheese fries.
God save.
Okay. Then moving on. Forensics didn't find any prints or prior evidence. Anybody close to him seems to have an alibi. We have no motive, no murder weapon. What about DNA? Samples of 2005, it's no certificates. The MD says the time of death lines up with the window in which our cameras were down. And the preliminary autopsy report shows that the cause of death was blunt force trauma from a heavy, irregularly shaped object. Any other questions?
Oh, you know what? We can do that. Why in the whole fuck is it so weird?
Agent Collins did more protocol. His actions that morning were antithetical to everything reversed.
That's so that's the age of
Oh,
Our cameras are down the night of the murder, so that's what we're focusing on.
What are the chances of getting something else you have system?
It's a long shot, maybe I can pull the equipment or do some footprint on the road.
Smoke.
So it sounds like this.
with complaints and answers.
Do you have advice for
Samantha to you. We met when she was utterly broken. I was an expert group. She thought I could help her, and then she gave me an opportunity.
And now you're here.
And now we're here.
Should we trust you?
I'm done talking for a minute. Tell me about your father. What happened?
Getting ready to start the movie? They put me on the beat these details. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Tell me whose job is it to choose the code name? Well, seriously, is that the Secret Service? Because I got some ideas for that embassy. Well, I'm sorry, but the White House gives out code names in consultation with protectees. I read somewhere that JFK and Jackie were Lancer and Lace. Yeah. Quite apropos, don't you think? I forgot. What the hell's going on there? Now you got a trim on this side. It's not toxic. It's not. It's not. Nothing at all. Forget about it. Why aren't you telling me? I have biases. Don't cut me now, don't you? You start crying, I'm gonna call it a long thread. Just wait. I'm so sorry. I'm dealing with it. I'm adding all the symptoms with meds. I'm eating healthy, exercising. Did you touch on? What? Yeah, I did. What about that fight? Yeah, some of the guys. And we're working together. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up?
I can't believe I'm here.
What's going on with you?
You violated
Yeah, what's up? I'm just about to listen to the Nestor code.
Okay, go ahead, I'm gonna go listen.
I just saw it on phone call from prison.
I know,
I know. Look like they put out that one and a weight one. Cause I ain't even been looking at it. I'm looking at something on Hulu. Something called Paradise. Where they like built the city underground and shit because of a natural disaster. I know. Looks interesting. I'm on episode 2. But what's up?
I think I would be open to living, I don't know, underground versus underwater. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think they can live underwater because I mean, from what I'm looking at, it looks like underwater. It looked like the sea ray grows up and shit, and that's what was the issue. And so it looked like they built a giant city inside a mountain. So John look interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, it looks like people talking about that Wives. What's his name? A.S. Rocky trial. Damn, ain't that Rihanna, man?
Yeah, I didn't even know he had daughters or anything. That came out.
I didn't either. Shit, I'm looking at it live on. Well, I ain't looking at the trial, but DJ Academic on talking about it.
But I don't even know what's going on. I didn't even want to hear it.
Me neither. Shit, did you see? They talking about shit. They already, but you see, they talking about his age. It looked like it's saying ASP Rocky was in a shooting or something, but you say they talking about Academic and shit. They said you see people was talking about him and shit about him fucking with the little kids. He was on he was on streaming with some little kid and shit. Little kid was 15 and jump. Him and some other guy, and they was fucking with him. they thought it was funny, but people didn't take it as funny because he was 15. Because they was asking him like, you know, hey, we brought some girls over there. You know, you what's up? You down fucking with them or whatever? And he's like, no, I'm only 15. You know, they was like, well, it's like, well, I mean, if somebody said they want to hang out with you and Joe, you gonna sit on their lap? You know, I mean, they were saying shit like that. So people was like, you're 15, you grooming them and all that, you know, shit. So then he came out screaming and shit. He was like, I don't even have to be on these people platform. I'm getting on people platform to mess with them and have fun. Y'all always taking shit, you know. You know it's gonna go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, I mean, shit, it was even on the Breakfast Club. You know? I mean, what's wrong? You sound like you all tied up. What's up?
I'm just pretty. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Damn, it's a long call too. Okay, 54 minutes.
Okay.
53 minutes. But I mean, so what up? Everything else is all right? I mean, how was work?
It was fine.
Okay. I mean, I know you all tired. You don't hear about this shit. You heard about the Selena Gomez crying and shit?
What's she crying about?
She was crying because she was saying that her people were being taken and all this shit.
What people?
You know, the Spanish people and shit. The illegal immigrants and shit.
I mean, what people when you was born here?
That was you know, that remember the Sky News one that you always do the one joking and shit, like the lefties are losing it this week. You know, they were saying the same thing. It was like she was born in Texas. What did she cry? So then, oh my goodness. You know, people was putting out memes. People was putting out memes and shit, and people was joning, and you know what I'm saying? Cause they was like, I mean, they was like, who do you think you are that you act like you're crying? But you actually have to set up the camera and hit record and then start crying. So they was like, she's such a good actor, you know.
I mean, you born here.
Yeah, it didn't go on well the way she thought. Like they said, the way she thought it. You know, like they say, when some people get on here and chime when they don't have to. Like when the chick was complaining about him, she, you know, about the baby father, Haley Bailey or whatever, complaining that the boy brought the baby on Casey Nit's stream, and everybody was like, "It's his baby too. What are you talking?" You know, it didn't go on. Then she had to like delete her, you know. But I mean, Selena Gomez ain't gonna delete her shit. She got fucking 422 million fucking followers. I'm like, did she get that from her music, or did she get that partly also from Mysteries in the Build, whatever, you know, the Hulu thing?
Well, wait a minute, remember she's a Nickelodeon kid.
Right, you're right.
And she's a singer.
Even like I keep saying that, he was kind of like 422 million. Wow. But they was like, but still, then they had a white dude on there with a hood, and he was acting like he was crying. He was like, I feel so bad for all the rapists and all the murderers and being taken away and deported. I mean, it just looked bad. He was like, but she didn't cry about Lake, you know, I mean, the whitest fucking names, right? Lake Brady that was raped and killed by the illegal immigrant. I was like, damn, her name was Lake Bradley? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whitest. Like, I mean, it's like, soon as you hear that name, you just like, he did what to her? Get them all out of the country. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he ain't killed like some fucked up old name. It's just like Quisha Quanda. You know, you be like, oh, damn, okay, well. No, he killed like the whitest fucking names in the world and shit. But yeah, they roasted her bad on that shit. Like I said, she ain't gonna fucking change it because she got all them fucking followers. But it just looked bad. You know what I'm saying? When you break it down and shit, if you get past like the tears and shit, you be like, cause you gotta like hold on and then be like, okay, then hit record. You gotta be okay, but let it go now, you know. Not like it's spontaneous.
I mean, okay, let's think it. I don't know how our parents got here. I don't know if they're first generation American or whatever. So you were born here.
Right.
So evidently, you're illegal. And I might be wrong. Maybe your grandparents might have came or whatever. Looking at what's going on could be fucked up. And you should come at it from a point of, this is sad, this is happening. Treat these people with dignity. What the hell are you talking about, my people?
That's what I'm saying. That's why people was roasting her, man. They said, what the fuck?
Like, can you even speak Spanish? I mean, like, seriously. It's like, you don't seem to show no connection with the Latin world I own to me, except for your last name.
I said, look like they said Rihanna showed up to the courthouse. It might change the case. They say they say he rejected a plea deal and stand trial and shit on 2 counts of felony assault stemming from a 2021 shooting in Hollywood. What the fuck? Say he was accused of firing a gun at a former collaborator near Hollywood Hotel in 2021 in Hollywood. What the fuck would you think? Right?
Yeah.
Assault with a semi-automatic firearm. But, shit, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? But I guess everybody's going to probably be putting this shit on, Hey, I was going to send you a link last night, but I didn't send it. Because give her a wisdom, though. she got like 2 channels. She said she got like 4 channels or whatever.
Like her bad girl.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that?
To me, it's just she cannot let this shit go.
I know, but she sounded like she was breaking it down, though, about the Nyla shit. She was like, whoever it is after her. But you're right. I mean, I know you like Nyla more than you like her. So her shit might have sounded. What do you say? They got something against each other? Because it did sound a little one way. I'm not for either one, but because she was like, she keeps saying things, and then she was saying that she was getting her followers to go after people that were saying like negative comments and stuff. I was like, I'm not as deep as you in it, but I was like, I never heard that girl Nyla getting people to go after their people.
No, she ain't do that.
But that's what she was. She was like, if y'all ever remember of like the beef sector where it was like pretty bad over there, where they would have people going after people and people in their chat would go into other people's chat and make comments. Where she was doing things like that, and that's why people, So she was like, people keep getting her channel taken because they don't want to be playing that game. So she stay on Rumble, and and of course, like we always talk about with everybody in their little groups, So I saw a couple of people in her chat like, yeah, I know, right? She need to just keep her butt over there and Rumble and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what am I missing?
You know what? She cannot let it go. That horrible ass email she wrote Nyla, like she was chastising her like she was a little kid.
Oh, that's what it is, huh?
What it is, and you were like eating Nyla shit, just like you were with Sylvia. Y'all went on excursions trying to follow Shirley. Shirley is in there, Miss Shirley's over in there getting her hair done. Y'all will walk up in the dance hall, pop film with y'all phones and shit.
Oh,
you can get the little fucked up shit she's done.
Oh, so that's what it is.
That's what, and so when Nyla, she started copying Nyla, trying to sound like Nyla, doing the same graphics. It turned into like single black female.
Ah, yeah.
I'm like, girl, like,
shit.
I can just like the people Nyla saying that are cleaving to her.
Mm-hmm.
And once she read her in a very professional way, it wasn't derogatory, it wasn't a whole lot of bitch shit, stuff like that. And it was funny as shit. You can't handle it because your ass got embarrassed.
Oh, right.
So once this happened, the video, so that shows it's getting to you. I wouldn't care what happened to her. I would move on my life on my little 4 channels and shit. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't even report on it. The fact that you're reporting on it, like, it's bothering you. It's like something that bothers you. I can't.
So it's like you digging in your shit, huh? Digging in her shit. That's what it's like, huh?
It's like some great things about to happen for Nyla. Fox Soul.
What do you think about the fucking Dr. Phil at one of the ICE arrests? Did you hear about that?
What's ICE arrest?
ICE was locking somebody up and shit. Motherfuckers for South check child sex offenses. And you know, ICE was at the house locking them up in Chicago, and Dr. Phil was there.
Why he there?
Fuck, I know, but he was trying to ask some questions and shit. I guess he just want to get in, but he was there. He was like, "Do you know why they lock you up and stuff?" And he was like, "What?" He was like, "Are you in the country illegally?" I mean, it was, and the dude was like, "He was like, no, I'm not here illegally." He was like, "Yeah, my mom's here, but yeah, she's legal." He was like, "Oh well, you know, do you know your charges and stuff?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna speak to my lawyer." and he still like asking questions and shit. And then he did that border, the one they call border czar. He was there. He was like, "See, I tell people we here, this guy's just walking around with sex charges of molesting child, and he's just walking around neighborhoods as if nothing. See, these are sanctuary cities. This is what they're doing. They're just letting these kind of guys walk around." And Dr. Mills like stood like, "So, you know, how do you feel about being?" You know what I'm saying? Like he's still trying to do his show.
I ain't on Dr. Phil.
Oh, and look, hold on, I'm sorry, boo. And the dude said, he said, "Aren't you Dr. Phil?" he said, "Yeah, you know me." He said, "Yeah, I've seen your show." Okay, go ahead. What you gonna say? What the fuck, right?
I think a lot of people were surprised. I don't follow that. I don't know.
I definitely, you know, I don't. That's why I'm telling you this shit was so funny seeing this shit.
A lot of people were surprised at Dr. Phil. I don't know why, but they were surprised. He's a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, it makes sense. He gonna be out there from his point of view.
Oh yeah.
On mental health. He's gonna question some of the people that.
Oh yeah, you know that. Oh, you know that. And then fucking on the opposite side, I wouldn't say I'll be sure. Oh, they did a real nice. I think it was on Peacock about Diddy. It was real nice. Yeah, I'll be sure in there. He was like telling the truth. I didn't know he was the one that was messing with Kim first. Kim Porter, and then he fucking took her from him. And then he almost died, you know. So he was like, "I'm on here to tell the truth." He was like, you know, I mean, it was pretty good because it wasn't all about like on his sex or shit and all that. It was people talking about before he got where he got. So they was talking about like he used to go parties and he'll be trying to be in the party and he used to go around with a dance crew and they challenge people and they talk about their outfit, you know. So they was called like the dancing cute outfit club or some shit, you know. So they would go around challenging, and then he was like, "I want to get into this music thing and shit." So it was like all kinds of stuff like that and shit. So it was good. And then, like I said, I'll be sure he was saying he was the one that funded one of them record companies off of his albums because he was the one making all the money. So all the money he was making was going to them companies. And then he said he was in the studio and Diddy was in there, you know, where you probably said like you already knew. So you probably heard the story, you know. He said he was there and he looked at the girl and was like, "Oh man, she's gorgeous, man. She need to," you know. He was like, and he said he was with some other chick. And he was like, "Man, I need a woman like that." And he was like, "You do got a woman like that? What's his name? Whoever the other chick, you know," and shit that he was with in Joan. And he was like, he said then it's like everyone could see it at the company that he was like making different moves so that he could get close to her. Like it was known that he was going after I'll be sure's woman. He wanted to be with her. So, you know. So his thing is, I guess this is why the part where they saying that he's delusional or crazy, you know, because he was saying he felt like she wanted to reach out to him for help, but she felt trapped. Like, I don't want to say anything or leave because he, you know, it seemed like he put it to her like, if you go back to that nigga, he's dead. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So it's like, so when I saw the stuff where they were saying that he's adopted my son and all that, he was like, you know, they never was married. So he didn't adopt my son or anything and shit. He was just telling the press that and everybody, so it made it look better. But he was like, he felt like she wanted to get out of it, but she couldn't get out of it because, you know, So I mean, like I said, it was a good one. And they talked to a dude that grew up with him and shit, and was started albums with him and had an album collection and shit. But he was like living off the grid now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ain't that some crazy? I'm telling you, it was a real interesting one. It wasn't like one of those. Who is it that be doing like terrible shit where it be like the Wendy Williams show series and shit, and it be like fucking like some light skinned woman playing her, you know what I'm saying? Who is it, like Lifetime or somebody? They be doing like a terrible job, or is it BET or one of them?
Lifetime.
You know, but it was pretty good. Yeah, but, you know.
Yeah, I saw the advertisement for it. It seemed quality. It seemed
Yeah.
quality.
I mean, I watched it over there, you know, while I was over there sitting with Cuddy, and I just said, "What shit? Let me put on something to fall asleep," you know. And then I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Wow, this is some interesting stuff." I was like, "Okay, this is some pretty good stuff." Because dude was saying, like, you know, because he was saying him and his family came, his mom allowed them to live with him because his father was supposedly like a gangster or in the streets, and then his mom and him had got some money, and it was a big old house, so they allowed his mom and him to come live with them. So it's like he always had money and stuff. I mean, he always dressed nice, you know. And stuff.
Remember the guys, the Godfather of Harlem, the TV show and the movie that Denzel Washington was in?
Yeah.
That's who Puffy's father worked for.
Oh, okay.
Frank Lucas.
Right. So yeah. So that.
Yeah,
You know.
and then he was killed by Frank Lucas too.
So yeah, so that dude was, you know, he was saying that, and then he was like, you know, I got my nice little house and all that, and then he had like a bookcase, and he said, "You see this bookcase?" He said, "You see anything different about it?" And the camera guy was like, "No, what do you see?" And then he was like, "Let me show you." And then he pulls it and shit, and then there's a back behind the bookcase, and it had like the, you know how they had the platinum albums and shit. He was like, "See, this is my little awards room." He was like, "You say, yeah, I won some awards." He said, "I've won some awards. I've been on some, you know, I've wrote some songs and stuff like that." You know, I can't remember why he said like, and then he just left it like it just, you know, it was like a lot, just too much stuff was happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it, like I say, it was interesting. But yeah, but on this, yeah, this, like I say, this shit is a trip. This Dr. Phil and shit. Like, aren't you Dr. Phil? Speaking with the accent, you know. Yeah. But I know you about to go to bed and do that. But yeah, they said she deleted. Did they say she deleted her crime video? But yeah, she Selena Gomez. Like I said, she got it.
Oh yeah, she need to.
They said it because again, they said we don't see no videos where she was crying where that young woman was raped and killed by that man. He could just raped her, which sounds terrible, but then he had to kill her, hit her in the head with a rock, you know, and shit. Then the other guy, they went and killed the other one, you know. I mean, just, and it was like, there's no videos of her crying, but she's crying because they're going after the worst one. They're not even going after all of them, you know. It was like all these stories and stuff. They're not just a whole 100,000 people are just gone. They're like, not yet. He said, we're going after the bad one. He said, now, if you're harboring a bad one, and we get there, and then we find out that, yeah, none of y'all other have papers. He was like, so it's your fault if you don't turn yourself in, because we come to get you, you know. So, you know, so that's all the shit that's going on out there in the world right now. You know, they say so far they done got 4,000 of them.
And the sad part is the ones that are definitely, you know, legally here or work visa or whatever, who might be hated at their job by people hating the fact that they strive and gonna make it in the world, got a plan, got a backup plan, blah blah blah.
Right.
Or just hate them because they Latin. Just hoping and wishing that they come to work and get deported, and they're the legal one. So people that are sitting there with that old evil ass thought of whoever you work with, you hate.
Yeah.
Want this shit to happen to them. I think that's some evil shit, you know.
Well, I mean,
the illegal ones and here doing crimes and hurt people. I'm sorry, they gotta go.
Right. And remember, it's not just Latin. I saw a story earlier. Right, because I saw a story earlier where they said that people in Mexico are fed up with the illegal immigrants in Mexico.
Right.
So it's not just Mexico. They said that they're over there. They were speaking to a woman that's over there. She said, I hope Mexico does something about it. She said they're crapping in the streets. They're peeing in the streets.
Yeah.
We don't know who these people are. So, it's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of all of it.
They're from all
All
over
over.
America.
All
A
over.
lot of them are Haitian.
Yep. They said,
Parts of Africa.
yep. They said Taliban type.
By way through Latin America to get in.
Asian people.
Yeah.
Says a lot of Chinese people. And then today, of course, then you might see, well, you don't really listen to the news, because you ain't in it. But also they're doing a shock because they're saying that he put a freeze on federal assistance. But they're saying he's not talking about WIC and all that stuff, which people, they're going crazy. He said he's telling all federal businesses to get a list on what's working and what's not. He's saying that we're not just going to give money, So I put on thing. I said, y'all keep saying it's just Trump. I said he might be the snowball that's causing the effect, but it's Congress that votes on this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Y'all still don't understand how things work. He can say anything in the world. Congress has to vote on it. If y'all dummies just focused on Trump and didn't realize that you got 9 people in your vicinity that's running for government and they all get in there and they Republican, that's who's voting for y'all not to get your free lunches and stuff. It's not one man can do that. He could just propose it, or he could go along with someone else proposing a bad idea. But nothing can get passed. That's why we have the houses and stuff, But
I
again,
look at it this way. I'm not a supporter. My thing is, if he's saying something and moving and shaking that makes sense,
right?
Not his stupid shit he does.
Oh yeah, right.
What's the problem with working with the motherfucker? Come on.
I know. I mean, you see, he said he just did the executive order, no taxes on tips.
There's no taxes on tips.
Yeah, he just signed an executive order, no taxes on tips. But I can't remember if they said that they're talking about cash tips or they talking about, like credit card or whatever tips.
Right, yeah, I was like, what did he say? That was me.
But he said no taxes. He said he don't want no taxes on tips. That money should be yours. And I heard barbershops, salons, and stuff like that.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you ain't got to like the nigga, but if
we could, okay. So people be like, I want to leave a tip on my credit card. We couldn't do it because they would have got taxed. So now we're going back to, but they could leave it on their credit card.
I guess, but I mean, again, they're saying that y'all that's receiving the tips don't have to pay taxes on it. So like I said, you ain't got to. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to like the nigga, but if he doing stuff, fucking let him do. You know what I'm saying? If he doing shit in the right direction, ain't nobody saying you gotta go fucking shake hands with him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Right?
Yeah.
Because again, I know, but I'm not gonna let you go. I'm not gonna keep you. I'm not gonna get in an argument. But again, they had 4 years to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hawk on it again. But they had 4 years to do things. You can't be like at the last. And again, it wasn't fair for her to only get 6 months. But you can't be like at the end of 6 months, like, you know what? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the best example is like your friend Florence or shit that you work for. You can't be like, she don't never do shit. But then they say, you know what? If we give you a raise, will you start doing stuff now? It don't work like that.
You know what? It's funny that you brought her up. I ain't trying to be random, but I have to say this. Okay, so the supervisor was complaining that she looked around and couldn't find no GNAs. Honestly, when it hits around about 2:30, we started disappearing. Yeah. And it ain't gonna matter. 2:45, we disappeared.
Right.
So instead of, I don't understand this. It's like, if you have a problem with someone and you the supervisor, why you don't pull that person aside and say, hey, talk to him? You do this whole general shit, and I hate that general shit.
Right. I hate that shit too. It's passive aggressive shit, right?
Right, it's passive aggressive. so when Marissa said, you need to do something when we're passing out trays when it comes to Heather and Florence, and I see Marissa and Stevie, I stuck my hair for me. I said, I'm right here. What do you mean, Heather? I'm right here. I'm not looking for, what do you mean, Heather? She said, oh, well, I'm just saying, with Florence. So she changed the story. I said, look, we were short when they sent out Rolando.
Mm-hmm.
And then we running over there to take care of his patients, and I had the word dining room. And you're complaining that there were a lot of trays that weren't picked up?
Where they send him?
I was working the dining room.
Where you get shipped off to?
We would escort a patient to a doctor's
Oh,
appointment.
shit. People love that, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, how is it that, you know, it's like you said there were trays left? I do my best that I can, and I said, would I have to pass out trays by myself? I don't complain about it. I'm not saying it's right. I said, fuck it, and I just do it. Do the best that you can. If I miss one tray, I'm going to be penalized for one tray?
Mm-hmm.
This is not making any sense. But then now Marissa's all caught in the middle, like, okay, so I can't be looping the two black girls together.
Right.
So now let me stand with Heather. She said, well, no, the tray, she said, all the trays in the middle and the back, they were picked up, right, Sandra? And she said, yeah. So the only trays were 225 and 223. She said, and she said, who worked those rooms? Florence. She said, so why are you not going to Florence and complaining about it?
Right.
You can, the next day, then this is what got me when she said, so this is what we're taught, to be honest with you. I understand this is what they're taught. You're supposed to stay upstairs until the and if anything you need to tell them, blah, 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 3 o'clock, then you roll out. Well, 9 times out of 10, them girls be sitting in their car, they socializing down in the basement. I can't sit up here and miss my bus or miss my ride. So honestly, when it hits like 2:55, I roll out so I can get home. I'm sorry.
I remember you told me that. Because remember, I used to ask you that. I used to say, why, when you came in, they didn't tell you that somebody need to get dressed or whatever for their thing. That means they was gone.
They were gone. So I was like, look, so she's trying to get it where we stay at the nurse's station until exactly 3. She said, because you're not off the clock until really the clock hits 3, and they're trying to crack up people leaving early. Fuck this. People leaving early, that shortens the pay, so they ain't paying out a whole lot of, I'm leaving at 2:55.
What the fuck?
I was like, and I said to myself, just say, yeah, right. I was like, I said, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And I said, I'm keep doing so today. She kept watching. She said, where are you? I said, I told Elijah I had issues with my stomach. So I was in the bathroom for a good 30 minutes. And you can't see until I be in the corner. I was in the dining room. So I was in the dining room, bathroom. Be honest with you, I had issues yesterday with my stomach. All just started, okay. So the day I made sure I was in there when I seen from the nurse's station, she came in and looked, I was still there. I said, okay, so exactly, I came downstairs exactly 2 minutes after 3. And so, and then Marissa said, yeah, because Sandra said they could see the security camera and you came downstairs at 2:55. And I was like, oh, okay, well then that's it. Okay. I was like, yeah.
Because she she rather try to bullshit on y'all than do the fucking the legitimate, the passive aggressive shit of getting on y'all.
Look, everyone here doesn't have a car, and a lot of us have to run up and catch a ride or the bus. So we gotta run downstairs like 2:55. I can't sit here till 3 o'clock. And a lot of us people here work elsewhere or in school. So it doesn't make sense to do that old school. We sit there and they downstairs laugh, we get high-fiving each other. Then 3:05 still sitting here. They ain't come upstairs. I was like, I can't do it. And I just said to myself, that's funny. I'm just sitting here going, I'll keep doing the fuck I'm doing. Because you're on camera, I mean, what the fuck? So then, So Melissa said, so the trades were Florence's trade. Oh, but you know, she was working a double.
Oh
And
my
she was
goodness.
probably
See,
downstairs,
that's what you just said.
Western taking a break. That's making a fucking excuse
Yeah.
for her. And then I was like, I worked a double before and got yelled at and was working the dining room and still was expected to pick up my trays and feed my people. So I was like, no, something's not right here. So then she kind of looked like, well, you know, we're both African, we're side to side.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
You know it. You know exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you,
I don't know what the fuck it is. That's all right.
I know it's.
Keep doing what I'm doing.
I know it's totally hard. The what I'm telling you. Try not to say nothing. I know it's totally hard. I understand. I know it's been a long time to work, but I know it's hard. But I'm trying to tell you, if you can, don't even say nothing, because the only thing she can do is if she's gonna try to bring it up in front of somebody, she know you'll be able to point out all the shit she's doing wrong. So the only thing she can do is keep trying to get you to react and do shit, and then you upsetting yourself. Well, all you gotta do is be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That was Florence. And then you don't have nothing else to say. If she want to be like, well, I want to bring Helen to office and tell her that she's not taking up for fluff. You know what I'm saying? It won't even make sense. I know it doesn't to you because you're in it, but I'm telling you, just don't even fall for that jump.
Right. That's why I just say to her, oh yeah, you're right. But like you're right, we should wait till 3 o'clock right on that.
Right.
And I said,
I mean, you got to do that for a little while to play her game.
I know there's nothing else to say because I know what fuck you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We know what you're doing. And she said, you know what? Say something to me. Don't say something to Florence because it makes her upset. Let me tell you something that really tripped me out yesterday.
Damn.
When the scheduler said, hey, we sent Rolando out, so you're really 4 instead of 5. I said, okay. I just kept walking. Everyone else was getting upset. So Marissa found Florence with 1 4 instead of 5. Don't come to me with that. I told them and I told them. Now, Russell, you do this again, I'm not picking up no one else. I could get you a man and say some shit like this to the man. I just looked at her and I was like, Florence, go. I just started laughing and kept walking because for some reason y'all scared of her.
Yep.
They go, get away from shit. She said exactly what the fuck I want to say. That's why I found it so funny. And I just kept doing my job. I was like, go ahead, Florence, say it, girl. You're the only one that can get away with it, girl. I was like, go ahead, guys. I think, amen, girl. I just kept walking.
I think I sent you Instagram one of them the skeletons. I found out now it's a fucking website thing selling something because they always holding up a little computer with like block something. But it had the 2 women on there. It was saying exactly what you saying. Because the lady went to him, she said, hi. You know that one would be like, hey, Veronica, I've noticed that you've been checking in 5 minutes. We would like you to be here 15 minutes before your shift. And she said, okay, all right, okay, cool. So she came in, she was like, Veronica, I noticed you came in 10 minutes before your shift and you checked in. She was like, right, you say come early. She was like, no, we want you to be here 15 minutes early, but we don't want you to check in until your time. She was like, no, I'll check in when it's my time to be here. So when I arrive, I'll check in. If you want me to be here 15 minutes early, I'll check in at 15 minutes early. It's just like what you said. She said, so if you're paying me to be here at 9, I'll check in at 9. I won't be here at 8:45. Like I said, I think I sent it to you yesterday. That's just like what they be, that nonsense they be talking about and shit. I told when we was doing the fingerprint thing, remember the white dude? I'm here 50. If you ain't here 15 minutes early, then you're late. Get that old slave shit out of here.
I know. And then that thing where you're not off until exactly 3 o'clock. So I didn't get my 2 15-minute break by law yet, and I didn't even eat for 30 minutes and sat down for 30 minutes with my feet up. But you want me to sit until exactly 3:01, 3:02. I was like, hey. I didn't think it was that to look like. I said, you're right. And this is the thing that's so frustrating. Lawrence is getting away with shit, y'all overlooking shit.
Right.
But you hounding me, And I just realized I stay low, I stay out of the way. I'll take my do it. If I have a patient that is real needy, I move real slow. You keep looking for me and see I'm in there, and I'm like, I'm taking care of the patient. I already figured out a way to work around your bullshit and you stalking me and shit. It's weird.
Data, sales. People who define your business. That's why Paychex just reinvents the way you find and keep the best people.
Okay, so how you gonna do it? You gonna calm down? You gonna be out? What? Where'd you put your painting? Where'd you put your painting? Where'd you put your painting?
I'll put it in the closet in the living room. So I want to take my time to clean off the frame and stage them. So I kept them in the class.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad, guys. You still ain't go out the way I wanted you to, but at least you went out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, you didn't go out the way I wanted you to, but at least you got it. All right.
Yeah.
Hear what I say? I said, well, you didn't go out the way I wanted you to, but at least you still got it. So I'm proud of you. Still told you I did. I'd have fucking knocked the pens off. I'd have knocked their coffee off.
The security camera shit all the time I came downstairs. I was like, in my mind, I said, I know where the cameras are. I gotta figure out a way to not be seen by the camera. The cameras upstairs on the second floor. If I'm walking past the next into the TV room, I know I'm purposely doing it so you see me, right? Because all the day I was walking with
Lord.
not seeing. And I always walk on the camera where
I told you should be like this. You see me? You see? You should have had a little can of spray paint. Wherever the camera was, you should have been like this. And then I'd have been turning it out. Click, click, click. I'd have got to the front door. Clang, broke the glass. I'd have went right there to the security office, grabbed his fucking drunk some of it, and walked right on up. Yeah.
This is the thing. You don't say that before. Okay, granted.
Yeah.
She ain't supposed to. This person will work Monday through Friday doing a fucking stuff. Okay, you want to act like, oh, you know, she's working on it, gonna do. That Tim Florence ain't doing shit. She's sleeping. So she's riding the car. So don't give me this empathetic for this wonderful co-worker who's riding the car and sleeping. And the sad part is, Florence is good at what she does. I've worked with her for years. She's good at what she does when she fucking do it.
This is almost 16 years, but shit ain't changed. I told you this shit. We in Brooks Brothers. We was in fucking Brooks Brothers hanging up shirts and shit. And fucking 4 o'clock came. Phil was like, Phil fucking worked there. He get commission. He was like, it's 4 o'clock. I'm out. Bobby's like, where you going? We're hanging up. We're restocking the store. He was like, I leave at 4 and walked out. We like this. Fuck, hanging up t-shirt. So I know exactly what you're talking about. I was like, the fuck? Because I was like, gotta keep a job. Gotta keep a job and shit.
I was just so down with it. Everybody, blah, blah, blah. And I would have a difficult patient, and exactly 3 o'clock, they need to be changing. what you thought it would be, so I wouldn't get done till 3:30 or 3:45. Okay, so every time I would be late like that, I remember they kept asking why, and I would tell them, well, the nurse told me to go in there and do it. Well, okay, thank you for doing that, but from now on, if you help out like that, we're still gonna pay you for 3 o'clock, not for like 3:30 or 3:45 when you actually finish what you're doing and clock out. And I said to myself, they must think I'm really stupid. So wait a minute. The nurse asked me to go do something, and I'm looking at the clock, it's probably 2:50. This is one of my things with Metro Access before they did the whole Uber thing. And, you know, Metro Access will be saying anyway, they would come through with people first.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to do it, and because they thought I was a patient, then the guy was waiting. They would wait. So I'm thinking, the reason you tell me thank you for doing that, even though you say you did it, we only going to stop your pay at 3 p.m.
Microsoft-backed artificial intelligence company.
I just said to myself, oh, okay, I did this shit. Fuck you, and the words you wrote in.
Right.
Just hit me at 2:65, and then I was like, I'm out. I'm sorry, I'm out.
I know, man. They only get you, man. You I'm fucking get you. Cause they be trying to push it and push it.
Hey,
And you just get tired of that shit and be like, man, fuck. But all right, you gonna chill. So you gonna listen to it on your way to go to sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna put on my Star Trek and we're gonna listen to it.
Cause I saw your real chick bougie on, but I didn't even call you to tell you. I just say fuck it.
Politics, Michigan Democratic Senator Gary Peters says he will not run.
I said, I fuck it. I'll let you chill. I said, you're here if you here. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm here. I mean, you know, I'm chilling. But yeah, I was asked you early because I talked to the damn doctor. So asked about the foot. She was saying she was going to get an X-ray. So she said that she'll give me an X-ray for my foot and shit.
Okay.
And she said that she'll get some kind of lotion or something for my my nose. I'm looking at this picture because I'm trying to see if that same fucking little boy and shit just walked past the car and spit on the car.
Spit on your car?
Yeah, I mean, he did a dip, so I don't know if he was dipping to the car or what. Or he was dipping because he was stepping over the fucking. I mean, I can't see a reason now. It looked like, I mean, he did a dip. It looked like it would be like a spit or something. I mean, again, he could have been spitting something on the ground. I don't fucking know.
This boy gets on my nerves. I'm not that type of person, but I ain't the type of person that fucking happy to do that.
Look at this.
Like,
under a neutrality treaty that governs one of the world's busiest waterways.
This situation, I believe, poses acute risks to U.S. national
like,
security.
I mean, that's the Jews for 5 minutes. This boy getting on my nerves.
Okay, he about to come. Look at this shit.
Now receiving some bipartisan support.
I am concerned about Chinese-owned ports in Panama and their
Here he
proximity
comes,
to
right
the
here.
canal.
China does not control the canal. The Panamanian government does, under an autonomous authority, but Chinese companies operate ports.
See, it look like his head went down.
China's influence over critical infrastructure is
It's like, you know, that, and it's the thing. If I know there's an issue or something, I would walk on the other side. I wouldn't want no way near.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it's like.
It connects the Pacific Ocean to the Caribbean Sea. More than 70% of container trade passing through is bound for or originates in America. It is a critical passage for U.S. warships. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who will travel to Panama as part of his first international trip, echoed concerns in his confirmation hearing. A foreign power today possesses the ability to turn
I see something black on the car. Let me get this.
You
know what I'm saying, though? So this is some shit. And then he out there by the little boy's house. Stand there. Just looking. You know what I'm saying?
Google Maps will change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America once it is officially updated in the U.S. Geographic Names System. The change will be visible in the U.S. from the main Gulf of Mexico in Mexico. Google will also change the name of Alaska's Mount Denali back to Mount McKinley after President William McKinley. Tonight, we look at the crackdown on the southern border from the other side of the border.
It's gonna be one way. But yeah, so I have the X-ray on the 6th at 2:30.
Oh, okay, I'll get my procedure by then.
Right, because your procedure gonna be like about 4 or 5 hours, right?
No, it's just says it's only gonna be 30 minutes. But I have to go in another room. I guess I'll be in the bed and we're gonna recover for like an hour.
Right. Usually it should. I mean, when I was on, I think it was like 2 or 3 hours. Because there'd be other people in front of you.
I don't know, my first time.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. So I keep thinking, should I try to fucking order some more headphones? These fucking headphones are actually funny. It's like even when I put them in the thing and you know, you put them in the case to charge them and shit, and then when I put it back in my ear, it only be like half full, you know. I did. Look, y'all see it. This is what they were talking about. He said, I don't know where these people are, where they come from.
70% of Mexicans call illegal immigration excessive, according to a survey, and 40% want to limit or stop illegal immigration.
Even they getting tired of it. Or they getting tired because we pushing them back over there. Right? So now they got to deal with it, huh?
Well, no, they come through Mexico.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But now we pushing them back over there. So now they upset because they have to see what we're dealing with. So they're like, well, fuck. We thought they were just going through, but now they got to stop here?
And they commit crimes there, stealing there. I mean, good.
And it's not even, I mean, crime is bad, but the fact that they fucking raping them girls and women. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking everlasting shit. You know what I'm saying? Stealing shit is stealing shit. That's not a live product and shit, but you fucking up these people's lives.
It's not just the Latin world.
Right, and that's what I'm saying all of it.
But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to say, I don't know what this thing is, how they view women just the same to you.
Yes.
This young girl, it's like, what are you teaching them, the young men?
I mean, is they getting the same thing as we see all these fucking you know, these period pieces and shit? I mean, is that the kind of teaching they get them? Because they usually, when they would have a girl, it's so you can sell them off and shit and get other armies or lands. So you didn't even care about them like that. So it's like, are they raised that fucking way and shit? Like, you just supposed to fucking just slap a woman and rape them and tell them they yours and shit? Like, you don't even fucking...
Very machismo, very, very machismo, and the man...
But even with that, it's fucked up. But why do you come over here and then you do it, but then you're fucking killing them, though? You're not even just raping them and shit. You're fucking killing them.
But that's the mindset is, think about it. You're nothing. You're just a woman or female.
Right.
And I don't want no evidence. This is the sick mentality. I don't want no evidence to the point of fingers to do with to say I did this to you. So in their mind, they say I'm getting away with a crime for one raping you, and you can't tell me this I'm going to kill you. But goddamn, dude, that's rape and murder. I'm like, it's like you don't see the bigger picture.
Right.
What you're doing is totally wrong, but it's always want to get rid of the witch. I just don't get it.
You're definitely right on that. They don't fucking see.
All of this witness mentality her as a human being. Even if they have sisters or mothers, don't care, they just want to.
Yeah, and that's what the video was where they was confronting the lady and shit. And then he was saying, and why he look like the guy? I mean, I know it might just be fun. Why he look just like the guy with the gray locks, and he just like he rolling a blunt and shit, just like you know, hey, what happened? You know, like they all fucking mellow and shit.
Is a YouTube content creator.
And the guy that you was talking to, you see, you said you slept with both of them. He was like, yeah, I never been in the hotel and slept with. And I seen Dr. Phil on TV.
I had to turn away from it because the girl that's missing, her mother became pregnant by her own brother at 11. This is like a whole family of fucking pedophiles.
Right.
The grandmother of this girl and the grandmother, the uncle, the mother's brother, has done 3 stints in prison for child molestation and rape. I was like, this whole family is a nasty family.
So that means they learned that. That's something that they learned. So they was going to a hotel. I mean, how do you go to a hotel, you and your sister, and be sleeping with guys and y'all like in the beds right beside each other? Like you looking over at your sister, like you.
And you, I know you reaching over there kissing your sister because I know the guys in that kiss his sister, eat her foot. I'm telling you. So check this out. The grandmother got pregnant at 10. Her kids get pregnant at 10. It's a whole creepy ass family. And everyone that's gotten them pregnant was another 10-year-old. They were 30, 40-year-old men.
But what's crazy is, and also, so again, it's like this generation is be a whole different generation. Like they've been doing all this for years. Now I get to the point now where someone kills one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the thing. How do we know how many that might have been killed? We don't know about.
That's a good question.
That's the thing.
You're right.
And then when the guy said, "Were you jealous? Were you jealous of him wanting to fuck his niece versus you?" The aunt sounded like a jealous ass bitch versus that's my niece.
Right.
Who is pregnant at 13 by my baby dad.
Right. That's the one that was arguing, right? The one that kept saying, "I'm here because she said to be here." Is that one?
Right. Yeah. Man, and so Leo, the lioness, who is part of Sean's thing, she live out there. So she been popping up on YouTube because she lived there. And so they been talking about, yes, I said, we go back and watch her video. She lived there, right? Man, she had more stuff on her channel, and when she was showing you know about this family,
oh, wow.
Talk about it in Detroit. They just want big, nasty, pedophile family. And every time there's a boy child, why do they all run away? All the boys run away and get girlfriends and move in with their girlfriends at 15 because they're fucking the boys too. See, the thing is, they have some male children. I find male children addicted to the grave.
Yeah.
Because they don't want it to be like, it's traumatic for everybody. It's traumatic. They don't know how to deal with it, especially if it's same sex.
That would probably be weird too for your aunt trying to come on to you and stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's like your grandmama tell you come in here and eat her foot. I was like, it's sad. It's sad. But let me go ahead and listen to the Prison.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's why I couldn't. I had to stop. It was so
Yeah, I heard what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. It's just, I mean, again, it's like CPS failed.
Big time. And the clothes she had on that day in the video, why we found them in the woods and the police said it's the way the clothes is like, not like animals look at it, the way the rips are is someone's fighting and they're being grabbed in their clothes versus animal and blood. Where's the girl's body at? Where's this girl's body at?
Probably the damn. I mean, I ain't saying the cold sound cold, but it's probably in the landfill or somewhere. Whatever's closest landfill and shit.
One of those abandoned ass Department, that's what I'm thinking too. They gonna find it so damn, it's been a year.
But yeah, somebody luckily come across it, but that's about it.
Yeah, they about to find her body. I just feel it's about to happen. And I swear, kids need to roll and they need to, honestly, they need to find the best in their agency or even in another state. Grab all those fucking kids from that grandmother. Sometimes it's worse than public. The criminal are good parents. Beg them to take these kids, or, you need to shut that
It's not gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna be hard, man. I mean, everybody talk about, like I was saying, Trump putting a freeze on federal grants and loans and all that. So all the agencies are going to be like checking to see what they can do. I mean, they're not going to, it's going to be less money for foster care and stuff until, people figure out what's going on. So it's like they fail, but that person they're thinking of the person got a roof over their head. They're not thinking about all the stuff that's happening that's going to affect them for the rest of their life. They're thinking about their job now is to they need a house over their head and hopefully they're getting some food until they're 18. Then after 18, you kicked out the system. So that's the reason why they keep failing. Like you said, the grandmother, the aunts.
They become wards of the state, emancipated at 15. That girl was in that apartment by herself at the age of 16. And she was acting like she was average shit.
Because of who knows what shit was happening to her, or parents locked up or whatever. But
But let me read this before
But you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, I just.
So why you that? But I coming down Saturday?
Because I wanted to hang with you, but then I kept thinking, I think I work Sunday, so I can't hang over there.
Oh dang! Because Sunday is what? Saturday is what? The salon?
Friday is salon, and then I think I am working Sunday. And man, but let me check, make sure.
Or check and see if you work. Check and see if you work. You got any? When do you usually check and see if you have clients on Saturday?
When I go to work tomorrow, so I know.
Okay, check and see. If you don't have nothing Saturday, then spend night on Saturday.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you feel like it. It's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. You felt comfortable last time.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I mean, that sleeping on that chair, that wasn't too bad for you?
No, I was fine.
Cool.
I used to go lower down on that low ass toilet. That was it.
I know. Yeah, you gotta get used to that. It's like a whole new different thing, right?
I know.
I started like using, what I didn't think, did you ever think? I used the front of the seat and push myself up. I did that too, but I'm saying you can also use that. I also had figured that out because I didn't want to try grabbing on that damn sink because the sink looks weak. They've been in the house for a long time. It's a beautiful house, but it's like anything, like the test of time. I be feeling like I'm gonna come down the steps and fall through the steps and shit.
I went real close. I don't know why I feel like this shit is not secure. I was like, I know I ain't like that fucking fast. That's what I kept thinking. I was like, that's like this is not secure.
Right. That's why you ain't the only one. Like when I was telling you relax when you're doing it clean, you ain't the only one. When I'm over there, I be doing something or eat something, I be wiping the fucking tray with shit. I was like, the fuck I'm doing is like I'm made in a hotel. Trying to say be comfortable. She's like, be comfortable. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. That's why I don't need truck. Oh yeah. I don't want to be leaving and be like, you left the drawers on the floor. Cause right. Okay.
The agriculture issues, we work together. We have a river that sometimes floods over that goes through our states, the Red River. It doesn't divide us. It brings us together. And this bill is an example of the kind of work we do together.
Do you think it would
100% primer, the dynamic on capital?
I think it will. And just as an example, when we did this last year, and then now, at the very beginning of this Congress, so we have time to sell it. But people as conservative as Ted Cruz and Marcia Blackburn, people as liberal as Ed Markey and Elizabeth Warren are on the bill. And that's a pretty wide swath. I think that speaks to the popularity of the
And
issue.
there is also a bipartisan bill in the House, led by a
But not Bobby my whole life grew up together. There's no surprise that he keeps birds of prey as pets. Because
In the 40s, I and he calls her cousin unqualified, with dangerous and misinformed views on vaccines, which says his personal quality.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. I recommend Pronamel Active Shields because it actively shields the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. Try Pronamel mouthwash.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our first ever mega sale on overstock clearance and brand new products. For example, save over 50% on this season's flannel sheets. Queen size only $59.98. King's only $69.98. They sell out fast every year, so order now. Save 20% on our brand new My Crosses. They're designed in the likeness of the one I've worn every day for over 20 years. They come in men's and women's, and they're made right here in the USA. Get our 2025 6-piece My Towel sets for only $29.98. Our initial quantities are extremely low, so get them there before they go. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, just $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our first ever mega sale. But wait, remember that $75 free shipping rule? Well, that ship is sailed because right now, every order ships absolutely free.
Once I got my health in order, things just fell into place. And I'm able to do multiple treatments a day. When I return to the treatment room, I have so much passion. It's like I found my second wind. I exercise, I try to eat right, and I take Balance of Nature. I love Balance of Nature, and I would recommend it to anyone.
Get 35% off your first set as a preferred customer with free shipping and our money back guarantee. Claim this offer by using discount code FOXNEWS.
Quince has been my best kept secret. I love luxury at affordable prices. I want to dress down, it's so amazing, they have it. If you need jewelry, they have it. I get so many compliments. The whole outfit, one-stop shop. I get $20 on your first purchase and stuff comes.
Lumber Liquidators is open and ready to save you big money on a beautiful new floor. See our flooring experts at over 200 locations nationwide. Save at least 50% on a new floor. Go to lumberliquidators.com.
Did you not see a reverse hurdle a duel this year?
It's the playoff.
You should put that on practice.
Available in 30+ states, including California and Texas. PrizePicks, market game.
Were your supplements developed by amateurs or pros? Doctors Preferred Supplements are doctor-developed using clinically validated ingredients and triple-tested for purity and potency.
Look for Clinical Grade Burberry and other Doctors Preferred products in stores near you.
Do you have a life insurance policy you no longer need? Now you can sell your policy, even a term policy, for an immediate cash payment. Call Coventry Direct to learn more.
We thought we had planned carefully for our retirement.
But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement our income.
Our friends sold their policy to help pay their